Hello everyone, and welcome to The Parted Vale, an Edenclave adventure. I'm Ryan Lang, also known as the Mind Player, and I'm joined by my wife,
Cassie Lang. I'm playing Penelope Waters, the human Aquium architect.
and Tim.
Yep, I'm Tim. I'm playing Draven. He is a dwarf phantom rogue.
Yes.
And I'm Cameron. I play Amaruel, and she is a elf, half-elf, bard.
Mm-hmm. And they make up the party for this adventure. Now, before we get into it, we have a few announcements that we want to talk about. We're on episode 5 now. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty
Is this
good.
5?
It is 5.
This is episode 5.
Yeah.
And, well, we'll start. Cassie, you have something you want to say?
Our miniatures were designed on Hero Forge, and then we had them printed by Banana for Scale 3D printing services. And you can use our code MINDPLAYED20 for 20% off until the end of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, so anything, if you ask them to print it, give them that code.
Yeah,
Right
the
now,
quality was excellent.
Yeah, they look really nice.
Yeah. We're still working on painting them. We wanted to do it this week, but life. And
Life
also,
happens.
I'm a delivery driver, so it's like the holiday season, and it's been nuts this week.
Yep.
So, yeah. But, Tim, you had an announcement.
Yeah, just as usual, we've got a Patreon available now. So if you guys feel like this is worth supporting and want to come join us on the Discord, there are options to do so on the Patreon. So the details for that will be in the description. But yeah, if you join our Patreon, you can hop on Discord, chat with all of us. We'd love to see you on there, and yeah, check it out.
And it helps support the channel so that
Definitely.
we can keep bringing you better content.
Yes.
And Cameron.
And the music that you're hearing throughout our episodes is by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. You'll be able to find his music on Bandcamp and YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
I love listening to it. It's great stuff.
It's really nice. That's good stuff.
Really sets the mood for what we've been trying to do. So,
Yeah.
okay. We will dive back into where we were. We ended last week with the three of you on a camp out
Yeah.
on your way to Emeralia. And,
Facing death.
and very bloodied.
I currently have 3 hit points.
Exactly. So,
I've
Great.
got double that.
and you're
I'm at 5.
You're at 5. Okay, so yeah, they're not
Sweet.
They're not
We're
doing
all a
too
little
hot.
rough.
Yeah. One thing I've done is try to push the envelope a little with encounters, and well,
Oh,
that
it worked.
It
last-
worked.
last
Yeah,
worked really
it
well.
worked.
Okay, so you defeat the last skeleton / zombie. There were the 2 of them, and you now have a moment to rest. Is there anything you do immediately?
Rest.
Well,
I don't want you to sneak
Yes.
anything in before.
yes. Well, I'm going to. Before you
Darn
go
it.
to sleep, I want you to know that looking around, it's quite obvious that all of the skeletal undead warriors are dwarven.
Oh.
The
Okay.
human
Oh.
warrior, the zombies are like humans, dwarves, like they're a variety of things. They look probably like they're people from this area, but every single one of the armored skeletons is dwarven in nature.
All right.
That is interesting to
In
know.
which case, Draven will probably go have a look at that armor.
Not rest immediately.
Yeah, I won't rest immediately.
Okay.
I'm
you're-
curious enough. I'll have a look. I just want to see if I can figure out, time period, if there's any identifying features that I might recognize.
Give me a perception check, I believe, with the new rules is what that is. So,
Ooh.
ooh,
20.
20. All right.
30, 20.
So you're able to tell that this armor is from this era. It is not ancient. It is not from past dwarven empires. It's seen battle, right?
Mhm.
Like it's not pristine armor, but it's definitely from this time period.
Do you share that with us?
Is there any clan markings on any of these? Anything
Various.
Various. Okay.
Mhm.
So it doesn't look like it's one thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pass that information
Cool.
on to you guys.
Immediately following the combat, Penelope is going to just like collapse on the ground and breathe for a hot second. But after that, she's gonna get up and like start tending to the horse's wounds and stuff. As well as I'll check in and see how you guys are doing.
They did save your lives last week.
Yeah,
Yep.
they did.
Hooray to the
Thanks,
horses.
thanks to some smart thinking by our
By our
Bard,
newest
our Bard over
D&D
here.
player.
Yeah.
Yes.
great
So
idea.
hey, you think you can't play D&D?
Yeah,
She saved all their
She
lives.
just saved her bacon. So that was good.
Okay. All right. So at that, is there anything you discuss before you rest? No, any pillow talk?
I think honestly at this point, I think Penelope's just a little like overwhelmed by everything, and I think she is just gonna go to sleep without conversation tonight.
Likewise, I think it was just a lot, and I mean, we know that activity's been increasing with undead attacks, so this is kind of our first big like serious encounter with it. So I'm not really ready to try and analyze that before sleeping. So
Okay. All
yeah,
right.
rest sounds good.
You may take a long rest.
Oh,
The-
good.
The night does pass without any issue.
Thank you.
Nice.
A Tarask bursts forth.
No.
from the no.
I would cry.
And that's it. Thanks for joining us. In the,
That was our
adventure.
Actually, we were just talking beforehand how it would be kind of fun if we like died, because then all of the undead can't pass on, and then we had like a ghost campaign.
Yeah.
Don't get ideas.
No.
We
Fun
also
in theory.
we also talked about one of us getting like to the point where we could have a resurrection spell, and then one of us would be like, "I'm going in," like the Matrix style, and we just like die to explore the underworld. But,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
yeah.
Okay. I like that. Well, apparently my party has great ideas when I am not around. So
That I don't know why we shared.
Yeah, we shouldn't have.
As soon as I saw his face, I'm like, regret.
When the TPK happens next week, you'll all know why. Yeah.
okay. So the night passes without any issues, and you are able to get up in the morning, get prepared, have a breakfast, and thanks to D&D, the horses are okay enough for you. That's the thing about a long rest. It's broken leg, long rest.
Yeah.
Fixes everything.
Oh, I'm at one health out of 105. Long rest. But okay.
Take a nap. Fixes everything.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. And you're able to start on your travels back to Emeralia. Now,
How far did we get before we got attacked? Like,
it
whereabouts
was
on the map
only
are
a
we?
day's journey.
Okay.
So you're not far from Everclane, and you have to travel up past Diamondfish Lake. Well, not near it, but you have to go up north of it, and you can take a generic route through Emeralia. So if you look at your map, I don't know if you've
Yeah,
got it
we've
up.
got
We
it.
are
Good.
looking.
So you're wanting to get to the most northern tip, which is almost a straight shot. But your options are either to go up to the Emerald City and use what little trails there are up there, or to rough it the entire way.
Well, I think Mara wanted to avoid Emerald City for some
yeah.
reason. So
So rough it is.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
We've got
I've guided people
local
through those
guide.
forever. Yeah. For years. We got it.
Well, I should say some of the more northern parts of Emeralia you probably haven't traversed too much.
I feel confidence regardless.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Are you proficient in nature checks?
Where do I find that? This +6.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
The black
yes.
dot, yeah, tells
Mhm.
you that you're.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
So you've got it. There.
Wait, where is nature?
Yeah.
It's a black dot with a gray
so, yeah,
circle
+6.
around it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really good
Alright.
with nature.
You're very good at it.
So, you arrive in Emeralia within a couple days, or a few days of travel, I should say. and the terrain starts to get, there's a lot more brush and a lot more undergrowth, and eventually much more trees, till the point where once you are about 3 or 4 miles into the border of the country itself, it begins to become very very hard for the horses to continue forward. You can try and find a town to store the horses, or you can set them free.
Do I know of any towns nearby?
Good question.
Not specifically, but you'd be able to use your nature check to try and find one.
Okay. Should I try?
I'd rather.
It'd be
give
nice
them a
to
nice
hold on
place
to
to
him
be.
so we don't have to go without on the way back, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
Okay. All right. That would be a DC of 14. Give me a D20 roll.
Yep, and then add your nature.
No.
11.
11. So, look as you might, it seems that this part of Emeralia is not settled very well. And you're forced to leave the horses behind.
Do we send them
Okay.
back? Or just
You could try, you
abandon
could set them free, you could send them back. Hopefully they know their way home.
Can I
you
ask
just, like,
them?
talk to
Yeah.
them.
I
could
cast
talk
speak
to
with
them.
animals.
Okay.
Are you guys familiar with how to get yourselves home?
So the horses respond with, like, they know the general direction.
Okay.
In as much of their horse intelligence will allow them to do so. But
And are you confident
it's a wild card.
enough
Oh,
to...
they're very confident. Yes, yes.
Well, we appreciate all that you've done for us. Thank you so much.
Okay, all right.
You're free to go.
Use
Thank
up
you for your
spell
help.
slot.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
burn a spell slot.
Oh,
for that.
yes, right.
But you might as well just not, because we're gonna kind of narrate some of this travel.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, so there will be long rests
Yes.
within there?
Yeah,
Okay.
within
Nice.
there.
Okay.
Cool.
I
So,
just have to check. You never know when you're gonna throw stuff at us.
no,
Yeah.
so no, it's always better to check and then not have to do it. So traveling through Emeralia, the land is thick with forests, right? And it's interesting because it's not all just one type of forest. You pass through deciduous forests, you pass through pine forests, you pass through almost jungle-like forest at times, and it all seems to mesh together in ways that don't really seem to work very well. But it is how it is. It's how it's always been. And another thing is it's a very uneven country. There's lots of cliffs, lots of plateaus, lots of ravines, and travel through the country is very hard. Cameron, I need you to make a nature check, or let's see, a survival check at
Okay.
advantage.
So I only have a +2 on survival. Okay, well that's 20, not nat 20, but 18 plus 2.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that. 20.
Okay, all right. So you are able to guide the party quite well. It's
You're welcome, guys.
it's rough going. It's slow going. You two have never seen anything quite like this before. At times you don't even see the sun for hours. Like there's light, but it's the canopy has blocked out the sun, right? And you make your camp probably about halfway up Emeralia for one of these nights. Is there anything you discuss along the way? Is there anything you do?
Do you guys have any theories for what we might find?
Sounds like you do, so I'd love to hear yours.
I do.
Does it have something to do with your guy that died? Your boss?
My mentor, Isaac. Yeah, it does actually. Penelope's gonna drop her bag and pull out some of the notes that she had. You promise not to think I'm crazy?
I work with him. So I think you're good.
I promise not to think of you any differently than I already do.
Okay. All right.
When I was really young, my family was moving to Metaclod, and we went by boat. We were out near the edge at the halting, and there was a lightning storm, and I saw a bolt of lightning beyond the halting. I swear I saw it. Everybody told me that it was impossible and I must have imagined it, and for a long time I did brush it off, but after Isaac died I found these notes.
Okay.
He saw it too. Maybe not the same strike, but he saw a lightning strike beyond the halting. I'm not the only one who saw it. And he went on his own research off to the side. This wasn't the stuff that he worked on with me, but I found it after, and it seems like he thinks that there's a way through the halting and that lightning is somehow involved. Unfortunately, he did a test run of whatever contraption he was working on and was struck and killed by lightning. So, he didn't get very far. But I'm wondering if, as we've been walking, I've just been thinking, the green flash, what if that was some sort of lightning strike?
And something came
and
in?
something came in from the other side.
Oh.
He did say in his notes here that he thinks that the best place to get through would be northern Emeralia. Like it must be, I don't know, thinner there or something.
That's horrifying.
I mean, anything's possible. The things we've seen in our work and even before, I don't see why that couldn't be a possibility. I don't know much about the halting, but
I don't think anybody does.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, there's some research that has been done on the halting, but most of it is inconclusive. The books are quite small.
Or
But
notes from Isaac, but he was a little bit crazy, so these are hard to decipher. I keep reviewing them, and some of it's starting to make sense, but most of it's still a mess.
Well, I'll be honest, I haven't thought about the halting being involved with the green flash at all, but that's probably because I don't think about the halting much. I just accept that it's a thing. I've never thought much about the fact that there could be more out there. I don't know. My only theory is that maybe this green flash has something to do with the Lich.
I mean, that is also a very possible theory. That would explain why there's more undead than usual.
Yeah, people are already heading that direction with their theories, so I don't know. I don't know what we'll find.
That cat that we fought, that wasn't anything that's existed here before. At least not that I know of. I mean, you do this more than I do.
No, I've not
I've
seen
seen
that.
it before.
Nor that mutating, replicating creature we found in the sewers. These are whole new things I've not seen or heard of before.
what's everyone's passive perception?
12.
Also 12.
13.
Okay.
What's Georgie's?
Oh, Georgie.
Oh.
His is higher, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Georgie. 14.
Nice.
Okay. Would you mind setting that up? I didn't think we need it, but we're gonna need it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So while she does that, while you're discussing, Georgie begins to squeak and shriek suddenly.
Georgie, what's up?
He starts buzzing around and he buzzes up above your head.
Mm-hmm.
And as you look up, you see descending from the trees 3 8-legged bulbous bodies.
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
I don't know if my face is shown on it. But oh my goodness.
Okay. if you wouldn't mind grabbing your characters out of there. All right. So you are not surprised, thanks to Georgie.
Thank you, Georgie.
But you do need to roll me initiative.
Georgie coming in clutch again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Any chance
They
for
are
us to go before
probably only
monsters is good.
15 feet away from you.
Above us?
Yep, above you.
Oof.
Like
So
skittering down the trees?
they are descending
Or-
on silken threads.
Wait, are they spider people?
They're just spiders. Giant spiders.
For some reason, I thought this was the same as like the octopus.
Oh, no,
Thing.
no.
That does also have 8 legs.
Yeah, okay. Sorry,
Ooh, that would be super
I'm
scary.
caught up.
Yeah.
Dang it. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We're being attacked by
on-
giant spiders.
How thick, sorry, is their thread that they're coming down on? How strong is it?
It's spider web, but giant spider web, so it's probably actually quite strong.
Yeah. Spider silk is tough.
It can stop bullets.
Are you
I guess,
serious?
Yeah, well, they've woven a vest out of spider silk that can stop a bullet.
This is true.
That's amazing.
Yep. I mean, granted, if you put enough of anything in front of a bullet, it'll stop it, but...
Yeah.
Is there anything that spiders hate?
Getting squished.
What's a spider's predator?
Depends on where
Bird.
you live.
A
Other
really
spiders.
big bird. Yeah, they're
other
giant
spiders.
spiders, so it's tricky.
Okay.
I'm sure there's something in the woods here in Emeralia that would eat a big spider. I don't know what though.
I'll think on it. I will just shoot at them for
Okay,
now.
go ahead. Pick one and shoot at it.
I know, we really got to get you
um,
some better
So,
short
spells.
bow.
1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do that one.
Okay, number 3.
So yeah, D20, and then
Oh, to see if I hit.
Yeah, to see if you hit first.
One day I will get
no,
this.
it's all right.
And then I add
Yep, add your 2-hit bonus with your short bow.
2 or 4.
That's a 4. Yeah.
Okay. 10.
So your shot goes wide and disappears into the trees. Yes. Draven, you go next.
And then you also have a bonus action if you want.
Oh.
And I don't know what you have options for, but that's your bonus actions. I don't know
No.
what else is there. It's just 2 weapon or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay. Alrighty. My turn. Well, since they're still descending, I suppose I'll just use my hand crossbow. So, wait a second. Let me just check something. Haha, I can give myself advantage by not moving.
Ah, you can do
Yes,
that.
I wanted to double check that was the thing.
My bane.
So I will do that. Yeah, that'll
That
work.
was worth it.
21 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah, one of those was a natural 1. So it's a
Which
good
one
thing
are
I
you
did that.
shooting again?
I'll just go for this guy as well.
Okay.
And that gives me sneak attack, which is 2d6, so I'll get 3 of those. Okay, 7, 8, 9, plus 3. That's 12 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very good. So your shot sinks right into its center mass, underbelly.
Cool. And can I use my Whales from the Grave to do damage to a second creature within 30 feet? Are those
Yep.
guys close
Yep.
enough? Okay. So I'll give this guy a d6 of necrotic. So 3 necrotic damage. to
3
him.
necrotic damage on the middle one there?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, Penelope, your turn.
Did you say, I think I remember you saying last time that the Whales from the Grave also hurts the original
Oh, good question.
target as well?
The first creature and it take that.
All right,
So
so
add that to
leaves
the
the first one bloodied.
perfect.
Very good.
Yes, great memory. Thank you for
Fabulous.
remembering.
All
that.
right.
I'm going to use my crossbow.
Okay.
The one that everybody else has been hitting. Ooh, that's not very good. 9.
9 does not hit.
Okay, that's fine.
9.
Okay, so the spiders descend to the ground. They each walk up to all of you. And we will start with you, Penelope. They go to bite you. Does a 10 hit?
Me? Yes.
Oh, it does?
Wait, a 10?
Oh, no,
you're
sorry.
good.
You're right. No, it just.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Okay, so first one misses. Draven, the one next to you, attacks.
Yeah.
I take it at 21 hits. Okay.
Yeah.
So you take... I should have the right dice out. Shame on me. You take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And question, are dwarves immune to poison in the new edition?
Oh, great question. I know that in the old one they had advantage on poison, but let's see. Yeah, advantage to avoid or end. the
Okay,
poison
so you
condition.
need to make me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Oh, yeah, right, advantage. Ooh. Constitution. 10.
Oh, you failed! So you take 6 poison damage.
Okay. Ouchie.
And that leaves you at how much health?
14.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I also poisoned or just take the poison damage?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. You're fine.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now, Mara, it attacks you.
That was
Does a
rough.
13 hit you?
So it is 13.
So
is that
hits.
it is a hit?
It
Okay.
does
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
The rules are meet it or beat it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Meet it or beat it. So you take 6 piercing damage,
Okay.
and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I just watched. Is that?
Yep,
That's
D20,
still-
and
Yeah.
then go to your saves.
Oh, it's not. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, and then check what your
Constitution on a bard is usually not the greatest.
Nope.
6.
6. Okay, and you take 7 poison damage as it pumps, like bites into your leg and starts pumping venom into you.
Okay.
Georgie gets to go.
Yes, Georgie does get to go, and he's going to also attack with his Force Blast, the one that we've been attacking already.
Okay,
Oh.
11.
that does not hit.
Dang it. You're
Okay.
fired.
It is
Different guy
Mara's
out.
turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go at it with my daggers.
Okay, same one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Might as well just get one out of the way.
Oh, no.
12.
12 does not hit as you go, but it's skittering about and you miss.
Shoot. Can I bonus action
To
maybe
attack
when I
again.
miss?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can attack again because you're
With
of
my
the-
other dagger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
second one.
Oh, that one's better. 21.
That
Oh wait,
hits.
I don't add this on the second one.
No, you do.
No,
yeah.
you
do?
For
but
the
then you
attack.
don't add it on your damage.
It's the damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Kay.
So now roll for damage.
Oh, yeah, dagger? I think it's D4.
Yeah.
There you go.
D4.
4.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice. Okay, it is Draven's turn. You find purchase on it and cut off one of its legs.
Okay. Yeah, I will bonus action disengage
Okay.
to just come over here and
Yeah.
attack this guy. And I will use my dagger first. 10, which is a miss.
That is a miss.
And then for my second light attack, I will use the scimitar.
What'd you roll?
One.
Natural 1. Okay.
Good
Oh my
gravy.
gosh.
So the things you've never really fought a giant spider before,
That's probably
and you're
true.
finding that their movement it's hard to actually get them even though they're a large target. You ever tried to stomp on a spider and it's like moving too fast? Well, imagine that, but 100 times bigger. It is your turn.
All right. Ah, that's a little bit better.
Yes.
So are you?
It's a
Which
23.
one? Are you hitting the one
This
next to you?
this one as well. Oh wait, I am.
You
no,
are engaged
this
with
is-
this one.
No, no,
this
that's
is me.
Mara.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
So I'll hit the one that. Yeah, there.
Well, I
Um,
guess you wouldn't have been able to attack the other one.
Oops.
Yeah, that's okay. I will modify the
damage.
damage to be on the other spider. 'cause
Oh,
it's-
man.
Come on.
How much damage?
3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's lovely.
The spiders will go.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is going to attack you, Penelope.
Yep.
Oh, natural 1.
Yay.
To dodge out of its way nimbly. This one is going to sink in and come after you as well.
Oh, okay.
Since you're right there. Oh, it got a 19 natural roll. So you take 9 piercing damage as it
Ouch.
bites onto your back from behind.
Ouch.
And give me a constitution saving throw.
Okay. Come on. Dice. 6 plus
Tell me.
9.
9?
Yeah.
Gosh.
So that
We
fails.
can't make these con saves.
You take 13 poison damage.
I'm out.
Holy crap.
You're
That's a
out?
lot.
I'm out.
So it pumps into you.
We can't
And,
even heal her.
You're at 0 hit points, so you are now poisoned for 1 hour. And you are also paralyzed while poisoned.
Okay.
Yep.
That's great.
Yeah. And
how's
the
your
other one
medicine
is now
skill?
going after you.
Okay.
Ooh, that was canted. It missed.
Oh.
Georgie. Georgie gets to go.
Georgie does get to go.
Georgie,
and
save
Georgie's
Mama.
going.
Mom.
Georgie's gonna. He should go after the weakened one, but I think he's gonna attack the one that killed me.
Are you saying that he has emotions?
Yes, I am. Actually, I don't know if he does. Anyway, that's a 21 to hit.
So that hits.
So that will hit. And then how much damage?
Adding healing to that ABC could actually be a cool,
It could.
That
a
would
cool
be
little
fun.
bonus to add to the list for that class.
Mhm.
It's an idea.
It's an idea for play testing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
What's the
I
damage?
just need to see D6 plus 3.
I'm gonna add that
is
to
the
my
damage.
ideas list.
8 damage.
Oh my goodness, that stupid
Go,
little
Georgie!
mouse. Okay, great. Georgie has gone. It is your turn.
Okay. This is where we've set up camp, right?
Yes.
Is there a campfire nearby?
I'm sure you would have lit a fire, yes.
So it's running already?
Yes. Running? You turned it on?
Did you get the fire running?
My gas fireplace.
Just turn
It's
it
burning,
on.
yes.
Do spiders care about fire? Like, am I noticing any reaction from them around it?
Not particularly,
I just want to figure
but you
out.
can get creative if you want.
Well, yeah, I obviously cannot fight them well enough to win this.
So what do you want to do?
I mean, running away to anywhere else right now
Will
would
get
mean
me attacked.
leaving 2 of them. So I would not really recommend doing that.
We'll say your campfire is there.
And we can
Oh,
Okay.
quite a ways
Nice.
away.
be down.
Oh, I see you paralyzed.
I do have the vitality serum. Would somebody else be able to administer that?
You
to
are
me?
paralyzed. Shush.
Okay.
Unconscious.
You can't move your mouth.
And paralyzed.
I'm just gonna go at it with my dagger.
Okay.
I guess the one.
Right
'Kay.
next to you.
Yeah. So which ones can I reach?
You could reach either of the ones next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And which one is the closest to dying?
Well, Georgie just hit one of them pretty hard.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
Okay. Can I attack that one then?
Go ahead.
I already forget. Is it plus 2 on that?
What,
glitching
were
out.
you using dagger?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it is glitching out. Just a
It
second.
is
D&D
glitching out.
Beyond is having difficulty.
Yep, it works wonderfully
Actions.
when you don't need it to.
Plus 4.
Yeah, plus
Plus 4.
15.
50. That hits.
No,
'Kay.
nice.
That
didn't count.
That's not your roll.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was-
good. 4.
4 damage. Okay, and then you use daggers, so you can go again.
So I'm gonna swing at my other one.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. 22.
That hits. And now
I can't see what that
Yeah.
says. 3.
Three.
3 more damage. That leaves it bloodied.
Oh, good.
Okay, Draven, it's your turn.
Okay. I was just gonna quickly check about this not moving thing. Okay, no, it's just on your next attack roll, the current turn. So it's
Yep.
only for one of them. But I'll do that first. It hits. I was hoping for a critical. But it's 18 plus.
Which one are you attacking?
I'll keep going after this one.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll get my sneak attack. So let me grab 3 of these. Okay, that's 14 plus 3, 17 damage.
So you obliterate it. You sever it in half.
Ooh.
It's gone. Okay.
All right, cool. Well, I'll get that.
What
to you
happens
then.
when it dies?
It just makes a squishy, nasty sound. Lies on the ground. Nothing supernatural.
Okay, good.
And then I'll just move over to that guy to use my offhand attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and this one I don't get advantage on.
Ooh.
18.
That hits.
And this one will just be a... Oops, that's the wrong die. Where's my d4? There it is.
Do you get advantage because it's next to one of your...
No, I didn't roll advantage. I just rolled 1 die.
No,
This
sorry.
one
Do
was
you
already-
get sneak attack, though?
You only get sneak attack once per turn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's just 2 damage.
Just 2
to
more
that guy.
damage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is the spider's turn. Since Penelope is down. So Draven, the one you just attacked, turns on you and does a 15 hit you.
Yes.
Okay.
Just barely.
You take 8 piercing damage. No.
Don't look so
Take
happy.
11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Make me a Constitution saving throw at advantage. Oh no.
Nope.
So,
Guess who's going down?
guess who's going down? You are paralyzed.
And do I take damage?
You do, yes.
And I'm sure it's more than 3, which is what my HP was.
Yeah, well, you take.
Okay, does this
13.
mean that y'all are like dead or
No,
what is
they
this?
are incapacitated.
Okay.
Which is where what it is so you are poisoned for 1 hour. You are stable but poisoned for 1 hour.
I think she's asking about dropping to 0 hit
Yes.
points.
Zero,
So
yeah.
you hit 0. Normally, you hit 0 hit points,
Uh-huh.
and then you start making what's called death saving throws.
Okay.
You roll until you either fail 3 or pass 3, not in a row. They're
Okay.
cumulative.
Yeah.
If you pass 3, you become stable and you're okay.
Okay.
You just start a long rest and get back. If you fail 3, you die.
We didn't mean it when we said it.
Now, these two, due to the nature of the spider's poison, you become poisoned, but you are stable.
They are stable.
You
Okay.
are
Okay,
stable.
so we don't need to
Okay.
make death saves. But
Don't
how
need to
long
make
was that
death saving
for? A
throws.
minute?
An hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay.
Okay. And it is now Georgie's turn.
Okay, George is gonna go.
Georgie
after
better do
this
something
one.
great.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah.
15.
That hits.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
5 damage.
5 damage. Ooh, that one is not looking too hot. Okay. It is Mara's turn. 2 of your compatriots have fallen.
See, this is where it's tricky because you need better spells.
I do. I do need better spells. I really chose my spells in character. And they're
Yeah.
useless.
They're useless. Oh no.
Useless.
Well, this is, you're learning. It's a new thing. So
George is gonna come land on your shoulder.
they're all
Comfort,
utility
hopefully.
spells, not damage spells.
Yeah.
so.
I forget what we determined last time. Can I like check around if there's animals and then fight, or is the fight?
You can check around, but I'm just going to tell you it's not worth it.
Okay, I won't do that then. Okay, add it with my dagger.
Is that
Which
double
one?
daggers? Yeah.
This
The one
one
by
I
Draven?
think is
Okay.
close. That's the one that Georgie
Oh,
just
yes,
attacked
speaking
to.
of which, I
Yep.
should be on the ground paralyzed.
I can't think of anything to do. Oh shoot.
What'd you
9.
roll? A 9? That's a miss.
17.
That hits.
Okay. I'm gonna die. 2.
2 damage. So the spider's not looking too hot, but it's still kicking. It is still kicking. All right. The spiders are going to go. First one's going to attack Georgie.
No.
Misses, I would suppose. A 7 misses.
Yes.
What is
And then you, Mara, a 19.
Oy.
Shoot.
11 piercing damage.
Wait,
Can I use? Yeah, I'm just staring at this.
yeah.
I was like, it's not worth doing on a 19 because
Yeah.
it's gonna hit me regardless. But
Yeah, the damage.
I'm
so.
gonna roll against the damage.
Okay, roll
Use
against
the
damage
cutting
and reduce
words.
it.
Use a bardic inspiration.
I'm rolling really high on my dice
I just
tonight.
remembered that I
gives
have
you a
heroic
D6.
inspiration because I had a long rest.
And then I
Oh,
just remove whatever number it gives
Yep,
me.
from the damage, take
D6,
away whatever
please.
you roll.
So you take 10 piercing damage.
That's so sad.
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
gosh.
make a Constitution saving throw.
This thing's gonna knock us all out.
It might.
It's the same spider every time, too. That spider's taken down every person.
One spider's just soloed all
Is
of
it this
us.
dice?
Yep.
Yep.
And what number
And
am I
then it's
adding?
your con save.
Oh, okay. Which is just 1.
Oh.
20!
Okay.
Holy
so
moly.
you take, what does it say?
So stressed.
You take half of what I roll,
Oh.
which is 3. You only take 3.
Okay.
I'm still kicking. Barely. Holy dang.
I rolled 2 3s, so you only take a 3. It is
She has 1 health left.
Georgie's turn.
Yeah.
All right, George is gonna keep attacking the same one that it's been attacking. Can I use my heroic inspirations,
Okay.
Georgie?
I would allow that, yes,
Yes,
because he's
okay.
a construct of yours. Yeah. Natural 20.
Dang.
I love that.
Clutch
Because I'm the one
usage
that
of the
probably doesn't
inspiration.
even need it, but whatever.
Oh,
oh
wow.
my gosh.
So he blasts
That is
the thing.
14 damage.
It
Holy
goes
moly.
flying back and splatters against a tree.
Yes, go Georgie. You should have used that on the other one. Well,
Mara, it's
whatever.
your turn.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm right next to Pen, right?
Yes.
Yep.
You could use your action to administer the vitality serum, yes.
I was gonna steal the vitality.
Oh, yeah, you
serum.
can do that too.
There's also a thing that you might not be aware of in D&D that you can do. You can attempt to stabilize some. Well, I guess we're stable.
Yeah,
you're
so it doesn't
You're
stable.
matter.
stable.
You're
Yeah.
both
But
stable.
in an hour, we won't be.
No, in an hour.
You'll
so
be
what it
unparalyzed and
is
fine.
The target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour, even after regaining hit points, and is paralyzed while poisoned in this way. So even if they give you,
Okay.
We're still
even
paralyzed.
if you're still paralyzed.
So
But-
yeah,
but
steal it for
stable
yourself.
technically-
Yeah,
yourself.
I
Stable
figure.
technically means 1 hit point, right?
No, I don't know.
Oh, in the
Does
new
it?
edition.
I'm not sure about the new edition.
In the new edition, you might drop to 1. Yes, you better look that up.
I will,
but
yeah.
you could take it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I figure it's better that one of us is able to help. So hopefully Pen doesn't mind. I know she can't communicate with me right now, but
She's like,
I like,
how dare you?
reach down.
Does
grab
Pen have
that
any thoughts as
serum.
this happens?
Pen is paralyzed. I guess. Is she conscious?
Well, you're paralyzed. The target is stable but poisoned. So yeah, you're not unconscious.
Can I speak?
Nope.
I just know.
Yep.
I will be like cheering her on
Oh,
silently.
okay. So what does she get from the vitality serum?
She gets 5.
You get 5 health back.
Okay.
Okay, but that is
Oh,
your
that's the wrong
action.
thing.
Okay. Can I still do a
actual stable.
bonus?
You can still do a bonus action.
So
yes.
I'm still gonna swipe at that spider.
Okay.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Does
And just
Does
hope
that-
I do something.
that work? How does the
Oh,
two-handed
is
fighting
it
work?
when you attack? You have to attack and then you get to use the bonus. Action.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
bonus
no.
I can't
So no.
use. Shoot. Is there? Oh goodness gracious. So that's it. Like there's nothing else that I
That's
could.
your turn.
do.
Yep. Okay, spider attacks you.
Nice.
Does a 9 hit you?
No.
All right. Georgie's turn.
Go Georgie! Go Georgie!
Break that little mouse.
18.
That hits.
4 damage.
4 damage. All right.
Why did I roll so
It
good
is your
when
turn,
I probably
Mara.
didn't need it?
Okay.
We killed the only spider that was actually doing damage, so.
Yep.
It's true. I guess there's not really much else I can do other than keep going at it. Hey.
Kill it. Shoot her.
Oh my goodness, wait. Okay. Go with my daggers.
Ooh.
15.
That hits.
Okay. 3.
3 damage. Okay, but you can attack again. By the way, you've bloodied it.
Okay. Well, shoot. Oh, 22.
Is that a natural 20?
No.
Oh, okay. So you hit.
And another 3 damage.
Another 3 damage. Okay. Okay, spider gets go. It's going to try and take a chomp out of you.
Miss me.
It hits.
No.
You take
No.
6 piercing damage.
I used my other bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Do it. Do it because this would reduce you to 0 and you would start making death saves. Because it's not the poison that did it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I especially
Yep.
use my
Okay.
sorry, it keeps
Yep.
glitching on me. I already forget which dice I roll. For
It was
that.
a d6.
Oh, D6, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your bardic die is D6.
5.
5.
So 1 damage.
So 1 damage, but now you need to make a
Nice.
Constitution saving throw.
Roll well. Roll well.
20.
Oh, it's double digits.
12.
It's a 12.
Yeah.
12.
It misses. It is. Or no, wait. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking you're attacking. No, you pass the Constitution saving throw,
Good.
Okay.
but you still take 6 poison damage and become paralyzed.
Gosh.
All right.
Georgie's turn.
Georgie, it's all on you, buddy.
Shoot, I tried.
Georgie's gonna keep attacking until he can't anymore.
Hey. Oh.
That is a 15. No, wait, 17.
That hits. That hits.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Did I put my dice away? I put my dice away.
Come on, Georgie.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yep.
Holy smokes! It's not dead yet,
Okay.
but it is going to look at Georgie, and it kind of like rears up and points its abdomen underneath it towards him,
Okay.
and it tries to attack him. A 20, I would suppose, hits.
Yep.
Okay, so he is restrained by the webbing. As an action, so it shoots out webs and
Okay.
restrains him. And as an action, he can make a DC 12 strength check, bursting the webbing.
Oh
Success.
no. Oh no.
Is he pretty weak?
Yeah.
His
Oh, no.
strength modifier is -3.
I better roll a 20.
Can he attack while restrained? Just at disadvantage? Or how does that work?
You can, yes. Yep. And I didn't say the spider moves, so
Yep.
yep.
It is just
He can.
disadvantage. Yep.
All right.
Oh, crumbs.
It's a nat 1.
In that one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to attack him. An 11.
It does not hit.
Okay, you're
All
go.
right. So Georgie's going
We're
to.
gonna have a little back and forth here between the mouse and the spider.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Go, Georgie. Go, Georgie. Nope.
Oh my gosh.
A 14.
That does hit me.
Okay, he takes 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I don't think he can suffer from being poisoned because he's a construct. So it is now his turn.
Yeah, that's not actually written anywhere, but it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his
Yeah.
turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me write that on my list of things to fix for
Yep.
the Aquarium
Yep.
Architect.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to try to attack. Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
No.
But a
really?
7 misses. Go ahead, attack again.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
man.
trying to bite him. Oh, that's canted. Oh, that's gosh. So it hits, and he takes 5 piercing damage as it bites into him.
Georgie's out.
Georgie breaks.
We're all out.
He's broken.
Okay. So some time passes,
Oh my gosh.
and the three of you find yourselves wrapped up in webbing
Yep.
at 1 HP each,
Yep.
with a single spider up in the trees. Okay? You don't know how much time has passed, but your fire has burnt out.
So we're in the same place we were. We're just hung up in the tree.
Yes.
Are we still paralyzed?
Your paralysis is wearing off.
Are spiders animals?
Yes.
yeah.
I just realized I could have tried talking to them from the very beginning.
I mean, I don't know if it would have gone very well, but you could have tried.
We
could have tried.
Do I see Georgie?
He's busted.
I know, but do I see him?
He's on the ground.
Oh,
In
okay.
pieces.
His little
Okay.
broken
How many
body.
pieces?
Plenty.
I can fix one piece.
Is he on the ground or is he like up in a tree?
He's on the ground.
Okay.
He's below your upside down head.
Wasn't he caught in a web?
Yeah, but they didn't want to eat him.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
on the
so they dropped
ground.
him. Okay.
I do cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. All right. What do you say?
What is your purpose?
What is your purpose?
What is your problem?
What is your purpose? Why are you here?
What is the purpose of life?
I'll just, yeah, I already said it, so that's what I'm sticking with.
What is
Like,
your
what
purpose?
are you
Love it.
doing? Why are you coming after us?
You hear this creature go, it speaks! The creature speaks! Silence!
No, I won't be silent because this is important, what we're going after. Why are you going after us?
It must not know it is food. Food must not talk.
I can help you get other food.
How? You are in no position to get me anything.
If you let us go, I give you my word. I am good through these woods. I can hunt. I'll get you something else.
It is of the elf type. The elf type have hunted my kind for generations. I should eat you now, it says. It begins to walk towards you. You
Can I attempt
It
to
would-
like release myself?
you
from-
can.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was just
It
about to
takes
ask.
a DC 12 strength check.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that as well.
We'll let we're not going to roll initiative for this, but you may go.
Oh,
Melody.
right. I'm not strong at all.
10.
Okay, so you wriggle and struggle, and you hear it cursing her like, "Stop! Quiet!" And Draven?
I rolled an 18.
Okay, you burst from your webbing, but you're in a web up top, right? So like, you gotta be careful.
Can I like do it in somewhat of a stealthy manner? Like I don't want to just like
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
It is preoccupied, so you get
Key.
DC 10.
14.
14. Okay, it does not notice. It is creeping along its web towards Mara. What do you do?
No, this is just the one that was left.
This is just
right?
the one.
Can I just like
It is still wounded.
whisper to Mara, keep it talking, and then try to get out again?
You don't even know that it's talking.
She's just
Sure, I
going.
can see her making weird
Oh,
sounds.
okay, fine, okay, yes. I'm thinking in the head, but it is actually
Yeah.
physical,
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
this one speak with animals, not
Yeah, not
whisper
sending.
message.
Okay, okay.
And then
How-
can I try to get out again?
Yeah, how close are we
Go ahead and try. But
together?
What do you do?
Yeah, how close are we
Oh, I
like
passed.
tied up together?
You're all actually pretty close together. They kind of put you all in the same corner of the web.
15
Okay.
to get out.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
See if it notices.
Oh, yeah.
I am flawless.
Where was that earlier? Dang it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a nat 20.
Woo!
Plus
Okay.
whatever my
So
stealth is.
I just picture you like get a
22.
tool out of your belt and just like cut the web.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And I'm still chatting
And you're
with
still
that
chatting.
spider.
And it's at this point is essentially cursing you in whatever way a spider would and trying to silence you as it approaches you.
I want to wait for it to get close enough, like whether it like, starts crawling on Mara's like
Yeah.
restraints or something.
Yeah.
If it's just close enough that I could like jump and like dual dagger stab into it.
Oh, okay. So what happens is it comes along It gets on top of her. It raises its fangs. You hear one final like silence as these venomous dripping fangs hang over your face. Make your roll.
Better succeed.
And I won't be sneaky about that one. Okay. So I'll just do one dagger attack.
Okay.
Right.
I guess.
All right. So it's
All right.
22
Okay,
or
that hits.
21. Okay. Do I get sneak up for this? My allies within 5 feet.
I mean, technically she's free and she's near it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay. So it's 9, 10, 11 plus 3, so 14.
Okay, so what you see is this thing raises above you, and you're like, I'm gonna die, right? And also Draven comes out of nowhere. It gets it right in the head. It falls to the ground.
With me on it.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 15.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad I chose to switch dice. That's 20.
All right, so you pass. It falls, and you manage to grab some webbing as you both tumble down, and you're good.
Nice.
Okay. All right, you're free. You're tied up. The thing hits the ground with a wet thud, and you may proceed.
Y'all gonna let me
untie
out?
her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
since you're still up there.
Yeah. I'll use like my dagger
kind of
and
up
just
there,
get her
yeah.
out.
You can turn that off now.
Okay,
and
we're
then,
done.
For now.
I am going to, once I get to the ground, immediately run and start just picking up the pieces of Georgie. He takes an hour and 1 Aquim canister to repair. I would
Ooh.
like to suggest that we all take a short rest here.
Yeah, it's a
It
good
is
idea.
nighttime.
It's nighttime. Let's
Yeah.
just take a long rest.
Yeah, long rest.
Um,
I'll help you pick up pieces and stuff.
Before I go
and-
to
Yeah.
bed, I am going to spend my canister and repair Georgie.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
I'm sorry, lass. He fought better than any of us today.
I don't know if we'd still be here if he didn't help out.
I don't think
We
we
wouldn't
would.
be.
All right.
Okay. You may all
then
benefit
we get a
from
long rest?
another long rest.
Freaking heck.
Man,
Oh
these
my gosh.
these encounters are going great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Just for you.
Thank goodness we were attacked by things that wanted to save us for eating
For
later.
dinner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise, it would have been.
You guys had some pretty rough rolls at the beginning.
We did,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, none of us were hitting.
Okay.
I also forgot that I can use my Acrim canisters for
For extra
for
damage.
attacking.
Yeah.
Although it's good that I had one left to be able to fix Georgie
This is
tonight.
true,
Otherwise,
yeah.
I would have had to wait till tomorrow.
Yep. Okay.
I
So you
can't
begin
Do
your
anything.
travels.
Just give it a minute. It's probably having a
It's having an
moment.
aneurysm.
Yeah.
A stroke. Or a stroke of genius.
No, not yet.
The only
Not
stroke I've
tonight.
ever had is a stroke of genius. Now, so your travels, I would suppose you take more cautious setups of your camps going forward.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna like grill Mara a little bit and be like, okay, last night was real rough. What other nasty beasties are we gonna have to know about as we're walking through these woods?
Oh, what answers do I know to this question?
You would know that the woods are ripe with plenty of creatures. There are giant crocodiles. There's snakes, scorpions, owl bears. You're like,
I
what
don't
is
know what an
that?
owl-
Think the worst parts of an owl and a bear.
Together?
Yeah.
I will be honest with Javan about what's around, but I
Yeah.
double check if Pen's listening first.
Ah, okay.
I'm trying
Don't
to
think I
spare
can
her.
handle it.
I want to spare Pen.
Pen is lost in thought, wondering how she could make a spider-shaped beast construct.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's actually a good idea,
As
too.
you reconstruct Georgie, you give
With
him
8
extra legs.
No, I'm gonna keep Georgie as he is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Maybe future ideas. I don't know.
Yeah, so all the animals that
Yeah.
you've listed,
Yeah.
I've
There-
passed on, and
There's all sorts of things known to be in the forests of Emeralia, including dinosaurs.
What?
Yes.
cool.
Ancient lizard beasts.
Yikes.
And one legendary monster that rarely anyone has ever seen, and you basically would tell Draven, if we meet one of these, we're dead. But I don't. It's very rare. It's called Arachnosaurus.
A spider dinosaur?
I don't like the sound of that. Well, it's clear we're going to have to be a lot more cautious going forward.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's all right.
Okay. How about you give me a survival check at advantage,
Cameron or all of us?
Cameron.
Okay.
The reason I
oh.
give Mara advantage
I'm
is
leading,
in
yeah.
Emeralia is because that's where she is from.
Yeah.
So her
And
survival.
she did this. for
21.
John. Ooh,
21.
nice.
So even better. You do. So in your next half of your travels, you spend your time really like being very cautious. As you enter even areas that you are unfamiliar with, you use your sense of direction and your savvy of growing up in Emeralia to guide the party and to avoid future dangers. There's a few times where you run into tracks of things such as an owlbear and you go, oh, okay, no, we're taking the long way around. And it takes an extra week, but you get eventually to the very close northern portion of Emeralia. And at that point, you're able to guide them to a town that you see in the distance while you're up on a large ridge. You're able to see it off in the distance and decide to camp there safely for the night. Okay? All right. So you enter the town. The town is full of nothing but pure-blood elves. There are many of them. It's not... Sorry. It's filled with nothing but pure-blood elves. It's a very remote town. And they seem very surprised to see all of you. It's very rare that visitors arrive at this town. So you arrive at this town. What do you do?
I would like to ask the locals what they remember from the flash and what it looked like being this close to it.
Okay, so you arrive at the town, you ask for somebody of authority, you're probably taken to the village
I just asked
elder,
anybody.
the village leader. Well, they would take you to the village
Okay.
leader. and you find yourself sitting down with this fairly elderly elf. He's probably many centuries old, right? And he's sitting there, he's like, so you want to know about this flash?
Yes, we've been sent to investigate it.
Well, there was another group of people who passed by here weeks ago, wanting to do the same thing.
So we heard.
Mhm.
Any news what happened to them?
We haven't seen them.
Yeah, neither have we.
Well, I don't think it's good looking for things that are unexplained. It just makes you fall into trouble.
But then how are you ever meant to explain them if you never go have a look?
Perhaps you're not.
I just would like to know what the flash looked like from this close.
Well, it was very bright. Lit up this entire town. It was like daylight. Well, if daylight was green. But, yes. However, not much good has come from up that direction since the flash, and I would advise you not to go.
Have you noticed an increase in the activity of undead creatures?
No.
Hmm.
No. We haven't. That's an interesting question.
But there are things coming from that direction?
No. Let me explain what ever since that flash has happened, everyone has just felt off. Almost sick. But well, follow me, he says. And he takes you out of the hut. And he brings you over and he has you look through a window. And in the window, in the corner of the room, sitting in a bed, almost in the fetal position, is a teenage boy. Teenage elven boy, I should say. He says, "You see that boy over there? He showed up here weeks ago and has not said a single word since. But I'll tell you, when he showed up, I've never seen terror painted on a face more than his. He's from a village that is about 5 miles south of the halting. It's not there anymore. When we went to investigate it, that entire area of the forest has been burned down. The village is part of it. We think this boy is the only survivor. I don't know about you, but I want nothing to do with it. If you can get him to talk to you, that's great for you. But no one here has ever been able to get anything out of him."
Okay. We're not asking you to be involved, just looking for information.
Yes, you're welcome to stay. We welcome travelers. But I would feel like I'm an improper host if I didn't warn you.
Has
We appreciate
there
the
been any other strange experiences, things you've noticed since the green flash in the area?
Well, like I said, sickness, disease, and well, let me show you one more thing. It takes you out of town. You travel about 20 minutes out of town to a well. It's a nice, well-built well. He's like, "This well has been here since I was a young boy. I remember when my grandfather installed it. It's given us water since the very beginning." And he sends the bucket down into it, and then he takes the time to crank it back up. And as he cranks it back up, he brings it over. He says, "Move out of the way." And he dumps it on the ground, and all that comes out is this oily, thick, black substance.
Okay.
Yikes.
And you would immediately recognize it as crude oil.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would either of us have any idea?
I don't know
From what
if you've
we've
seen
read.
crude oil, probably. You might have read about it. But perhaps in the dwarven mines with some of their constructs and things, you might have seen it. Mining areas. So yeah, when I think about it, you probably all would be able to recognize what it is.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Did the fire happen at the time of the green flash?
No.
No?
No. It happened about 4 nights before this boy showed up.
Which was how long ago?
Weeks ago.
And how long after the green flash?
Maybe a couple weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay.
You guys are testing me on my time frame.
Yeah.
You asked too many questions. We need another encounter.
No. We've already almost died enough for the time being, I think.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
Well, do we want to try talking to this boy?
I'd like to know what he knows.
I would too. Might be hard to get it out of him though.
Ma, that's your skill set, right?
Yeah, let's go have a chat.
And she's good at talking, that's for sure.
Not
Okay.
very good at fighting.
But great at talking. All right. So you go back to the boy. You enter
Yeah.
the room. And he doesn't even really acknowledge your presence when you come in. He just is kind of sitting, rocking back and forth, eyes wide in the room.
Is he like
He's on a bed in the far corner.
okay? Fidgeting anything, looking at anything in particular? Like is there anything?
His eyes are glassy. He's
'Kay.
staring straight forward.
Okay.
Probably looks to be the elven equivalent of a 17-year-old boy.
Okay. Well, he would. I just want to make sure I understand how elves work. Isn't it just kind of normal growth until
Yeah.
maturity? So he like is a 17-year-old boy?
In many settings, elves kind of mature slower, like not physically, but they just take their time growing up because they have so much time.
Yeah.
Not in ours. So yeah, he's about 17.
Okay.
So
Cool. So he is younger than me is what I was trying to figure
yes.
out.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, what is the best way to approach this? I'm just gonna kind of cough like at the edge of the room and see if he reacts. Like, ahem.
Yeah. His eyes dart up and back down.
Okay, up at us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he does like see us and interact. So I get closer. I just kind of slowly walk up to him, like, "Hey, we are the Dark Rune Detectives, and we're here to we solve problems, and we're here to figure out what's going on." And I know that it's probably really hard to talk about, and so you don't have to tell us a lot, but is there anything that you're willing to say to us so that we can fix or stop whatever's going on?
He shakes his head no and continues to rock.
Okay. Is there anything at all that you want to talk about?
His hands just squirm as he rocks.
Draven's gonna approach in like a really sort of careful, methodical, but like gentle manner, and he's going to sort of kneel near the boy. I guess I probably am too short to kneel next to his bed. So he'll go next to the bed.
Yeah.
And he'll get, close enough to speak in sort of like a pretty like gentle tone, so you can hear me. Listen, I know what it's like to lose a lot of people very quickly. And I know the struggles that come. And I know you don't want to think about it, and I know you don't want to talk about it. But one day you will. And it might be too late by then. We're here to try and help. Now, if there's any small thing that you can be brave enough to tell us, it can help.
Ooh, that was good.
Mara's tearing up.
Ooh, that was good. Give me a persuasion roll. I'll let you do that one at advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna need it.
Your persuasion's not that great.
It's not very good. I'm not the most charismatic. 15.
15?
Yes.
Okay. His rocking stops and he kind of looks at all of you. He says, "Why do you want to know?"
We know that there's been a lot of awful happening everywhere, and we want to figure out what's causing it so that we can bring back peace to the world.
Yeah, the truth is something's gone wrong, and it seems to have gone wrong probably everywhere. And we need to know what we can do. So we've come here to find out what we can about the green flash, because things seem to have gone bad after that.
What he says is, I don't know much I can tell you about the Flash, but I can tell you what happened to my village.
If you're strong enough, we don't want to push you, lad.
I reach out and I just grab his hand.
Just grab his hand. Okay.
Comfort.
So he shudders as he takes in a breath and prepares himself. And he starts to tell you, it was just a normal day. We were all working the village. I'd just finished school. I'd come out of my grandmother's. She's the one who taught me and all the people around, and that's when the stranger showed up.
Stranger?
Mm-hmm. He was black-robed. And some ran in fear. They said it was the Lich, that the Lich had come. I don't know anything about the Lich, but I don't know why he would be here. What he did is he gathered us all up, and he told the village elder that we were all going to have to fight to survive. each other. He split us right down the middle and said that the winners would survive and be rewarded, and the others would be killed. The village elder, of course, said no. Of course he refused it. And the boy trails off, and his eyes go glassy for a moment. He said, and after what he did to the village elder, we all decided to agree.
I like squeeze the hand.
At this point, the tears begin to fall from his eyes, and he says, after everyone fought, and there were only half of us left, he put us all in the village, the center village hut, and he burned it. I'm the only one that got out. He didn't see me. I ran for 4 days, and I got here. You're the first people I've told. I'm told there's nothing left. I don't know what that thing was, but it's worse than any lich I've ever heard of.
Did you get a look at him?
Yes. He looked...
Skeletal?
Yes. Like a glowing green skeleton in black, dirty robes. His eyes glowed with this fierceness. His teeth were like pointed needles. His hands were claw-like, and everything he touched burned. And at that, he seems to break, and you can't get any more out of him.
Dang.
Mara just cries.
I'll put my hand on the kid's shoulder and say, you're a strong lad. Thank you.
And you exit with him sobbing in the background.
I think we'll stay a while.
Yeah. Sure.
Until he stopped crying. It feels wrong to
just leave him.
make him visit his trauma and be like, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Psych, kid, we got what we needed. Check.
No, we'll sit with him.
No,
Nice.
it takes me a while to compose myself.
To compose
too.
yourself. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As you come out, the village elder was like, well, we're able to talk with him.
We were, and I understand why he doesn't want to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I would avoid the subject with him for a while.
Noted.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd like, we have a spare hut that you can stay in for the night, one that we keep open for visitors. But, yeah. Let us know if there's anything you need. And with that, he'll leave you to it. Is there anything you guys do before you turn in for the night?
How much money do I have? Can I ask the elder if they have any weapons in the village that I might be able to purchase?
To purchase?
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah. Figured.
Is there any, in this village, is there any type of, library or place that I, history books, town square?
There is
hall?
a small records place run by a very old lady, and it's just 2 books, and it's essentially the record and history of their town. But there's not much more. It's uber remote.
Yeah. I want to look through the books and just see if there's any family name that I would recognize. I'm searching if anyone is related to me in this area.
Give me an investigation check.
+4.
Yeah.
So
18.
18. Okay. You do find record of family names from your elvish side in this town, but they're distant records and things.
Okay,
So-
so no one, I couldn't determine if anyone in the town is
No,
A
and if
relative.
they are, it probably was a long
a
time
very
ago.
distant relative. Okay,
Mhm.
that's all. Just wondering.
Anything else, or do you turn in? Any discussion?
Yeah, we probably should discuss when we get to our hut.
Okay.
I'm very behind on the note taking.
I would like to just ask just a few other people around town about what the flash looked like this close.
It's the same description every time.
Okay.
A large, very bright, jagged beam that went up into the air, almost over Emeralia, it seems. Like, just... and then was gone. It wasn't like a flash of lightning. It was like an extended... It probably lasted a good 10 seconds.
Okay.
And then, gone.
Okay. That is more information than I had before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'll turn and talk with these guys.
Right. Well, that's the second time that character's appeared in our experience here. You think it's the same figure that harmed Marcus?
It sounds like the same thing.
Yeah.
It does.
One thing that I'm stuck on is that he said he would reward the winning half, and then he burned them, and I don't think that was him going back on his promise.
You think that was the reward?
That was the reward.
That's an interesting idea. You think he might have something to do with all these souls that can't rest?
Probably.
After seeing the way Marcus went, I can't help but think that he must be.
Like, do you think, like, were they the last group that got to pass through? Or
maybe in this creature's mind, death is the reward. Being a soul trapped here is a beneficial existence, maybe at least for him. I don't know.
maybe? So are you saying they're the ones that died were the last group to pass through, and they get to remain?
I'm not sure. Maybe in his mind, dying should be a reward for them because they're going on to a better purpose. Maybe he has a way of using these trapped souls, or...
Do you think he is using trapped souls? Maybe he was trying to gather the strongest souls. Hence the fight.
Well, it sounds like
Mm-hmm.
it could be adjacent to the goal of a lich. Whether that is what this thing is or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. You benefit from a long rest. You didn't spend anything, but you guys are out. Do you set out in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know what else we got to do here. We
Should
might as
go.
well
Okay.
try and get
Look at
closer.
the burned area, I
The-
guess.
The village elder says, he says, I know you're looking for the flash. And he points you in the direction of that area. And he says, if you go, it's about, once you find the burned area of the forest, it's about 5 miles north. And that's where it happened.
Okay.
Okay? So, you begin your travels for the day. And it takes a few hours, but a while, but you eventually, as you come atop a hill, you can look out across a valley, and it's nothing but black and charred. As far as the eye can see, the trees standing like black skeletal remains of what once was. The ground is soot. You can even see the remains of a village in the distance, still smoldering from the heat that obviously hasn't died down in it. Okay? Now, do you go to the village or do you go north?
I think it could be worth having a look in the village just
I
in
would like
case.
to check out the village.
Although it looks like total destruction, maybe there's some things we can glean from what we see.
Okay, alright. So, traveling through the dark, sooty forest, as you walk, the trees, some have fallen, some are still standing. There's no life, no sound of life here. And eventually, you arrive at the skeletal remains of this village. Nothing stands but stone and a few very, very, very charred timbers.
I guess, yeah, I'd like to just look around and see
Can we see bones in the wreckage?
Hmm?
Can we find bones in the wreckage?
You can.
All in the one hut together?
Well, no.
Well,
Half.
what I thought. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, can I look for... I don't know, I'm just trying to look for any sign of this figure. If he left any sign, like, you know, a footprint or a burning hand mark or anything that might be able to help me get a better grasp on, like, how things could have gone down here.
Give me a perception check.
That's a 4 total.
Okay.
with
It
my
seems
natural
that
one.
due to the fire that ravaged this area, there is no evidence to be found. However, as you guys are walking around, you hear a sound coming from a stone, like one of the stone buildings. The roof is burned off completely, the walls are up, but you hear like some sort of sound, like something being knocked over inside of it.
Probably go cautiously check it out, since
Yeah.
we're in a dangerous place.
Stealth.
Okay?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Plus 2, so 22.
19 for me.
I just need a paper copy. It reloads every
Ain't
time I
happy.
open it.
Oh no!
Well, this is 17 plus whatever
Okay,
my stealth
you're fine.
is,
Probably
so
at least plus
the
2, if not more.
the three of
21.
you, as you peek around the corner, you see a large, hulking, muscular figure. It's bear-like in form, but it's feathery, and its face is that of an owl. However, this creature, as it's rummaging around looking through things, obviously it's wandered into the town, much like you have. You see that its feathers and fur are like coming off in patches, and its skin looks exceptionally diseased.
Oh, it's a sick owlbear. If this thing does what the cat did,
Oh.
I'm gonna cry.
I want to talk to it, so I guess speak with animals.
I'm going to also remind you, you also have charm as a spell, probably, right?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think she does. Yeah.
What is that? I haven't read about it,
without
so
charm? Okay.
It basically turns someone into your ally.
For a small
Yeah,
amount of time.
I really need to
If
update my spells.
Yeah, I feel like you should give her a freebie on some spell swaps here.
Yeah,
because
yes, I
It's not until she started using them
I
that she's
should.
starting to understand that, you know, all utility spells is sometimes difficult.
It's good in a lot of situations, not always combat.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's great in combat, much like last time.
How do bard spells work? Can you change them on long rests or no?
No, you only
I
get to
Okay.
change them when
think
you
it's-
level
So
up.
what do you
I
say
think
to
that's
it?
when I level
Yeah.
up. I didn't think that far. Hi. Hey, can you tell us anything that's happened here?
Just sneak up on it.
The owlbear.
Well, I say to like, hey, like,
So you see the thing straighten up and like snort, right? And it starts looking around, and then it turns around and it locks eyes with the three of you. And it says, "Did you just speak to me?"
I did. They don't understand you, but
I'm looking for food. Do you have food?
Do you has
do I have food?
Do you has cheeseburger? Can I has cheeseburger?
That's a bit of a throwback.
Can I has mutton?
I do have rations, and I offer one to him.
Oh, okay.
I have jerky, dried fruit.
Okay. So it gobbles it up greedily, and all the while you can see it's eyeballing you, and you can tell it's deciding whether or not your food or as well as it does it. It says, "More?"
I'm willing to give you more. I want to have a conversation first. What happened here?
Great burning. Great red lights.
Red lights.
Yes.
The fire? Yeah.
Great red lights make everything ash.
Yes. Have you seen any creatures around that you don't usually see?
Yes.
Like what?
Black creature. Walk through woods.
Mm.
Try to eat. Give this. And it turns and you see a distinct handprint. Burning handprint in its neck.
Oh.
Is it similar to what we saw in Marcus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But from this one, it seems as if disease has spread out from it.
Okay.
I cast Whisper
Whisper.
or whatever.
Okay.
Well, wait. If I speak English, the bear won't understand me.
It won't.
It won't
understand.
matter. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Well,
Yeah.
it wouldn't waste a spell slot or anything. But okay. This bear, owl bear, tried to eat the lich, and it's got that. But moral dilemma: is it better to put it out of its misery?
It doesn't seem to be suffering right now. Not that I can see.
But Marcus suffered.
Yeah.
But if we try to put it out of its misery, will it put us out of ours?
Can you still... Yeah, that's a fair point. Can you still talk to it?
Yeah.
Could you maybe see where it saw the lich?
Oh, that's a good question. That man that gave you that, was that here? Or was that somewhere else?
Deeper in forest.
Deeper that way? I point towards the halting.
No.
Which direction?
It moves its head and it towards the south. So
Okay.
it's deep into middle of forest.
Okay. He came from the other direction.
Hmm.
Came from or was heading to?
He was met there, I guess. Do you see which direction he was walking?
He go down to great lands with many men.
Down to great lands with a lot of men.
Hmm.
So
That's
he was
probably
heading
where
south.
Marcus and their lot saw him then.
Yeah.
So he's probably gone the opposite direction. Which
Yeah.
might be good for us now, because I don't think we'd want to come across him, given our record in the last couple
Yeah,
of
ask
days.
if the-
Running
Or-
is
or
always
us.
an option.
Yeah.
Your Mark, are you in pain still?
Much pain.
Much
Burning.
pain. Yeah, he's still hurting.
I wasn't able to help Marcus, was I?
No.
No, so I probably can't help the bear. Dang it.
How long have you been hurting like that?
More food.
Conversation long enough.
If we have any other questions for this bear, we gotta feed him. So do we waste our rations or do we just...
Well, I don't know. It feels wrong to put him out of his misery if he doesn't even understand what we're trying to do. I'll hand you one of my rations.
I vote we leave him be.
Okay.
Okay.
If he'll leave us be.
That's gonna haunt us in the comments. You were gonna put it out of its misery.
Yeah. Hey, I never
Well,
said.
we saw
I never
Marcus
said I was gonna do
get
it.
worse.
It's true, but we don't
So-
have to see this guy get worse. We can walk away.
So we
That also
pass him. We
seems
pass him more
ethically-
rations,
Okay.
That's
and
tough.
we thank you,
Uh-huh.
thank you for your help. We're gonna go now.
Okay.
And we try to hope that he doesn't follow us for more food.
And you watch as it watches you, and you can tell it's thinking for a bit, and then it kind of saunters off. Okay. So where do
What?
you go from here?
What's it like, Mara, when you do that?
Talking to it,
Mm-hmm.
it's clear to me all of a sudden.
It's just very strange every time you do it.
You sit
It's-
there. You,
Yeah.
It's been useful as I guide through the
Aye, it
forest.
has.
And yeah, in my
Yeah.
past life too,
I
Prior
imagine,
to-
I imagine. Yeah.
to this. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She was a language learning textbook in another life. Not just. All right. Okay. What do you do? Do you stay in the village? Do you do any more digging, or do you leave?
I feel like we've done quite a bit of digging here.
Okay.
I don't think
Yeah.
There's much more we could find.
See ahead. All right. All of you, give me a survival check as you search for the halting.
Do I still get
You would get advantage. Yes.
advantage?
14.
18.
7.
7. Okay. So you find yourselves searching for the halting, and you head north. You head north and you head north. And after a long time of heading north,
We haven't
you
gone
realize, oh, we're not getting anywhere. We're in it.
anywhere. We're there.
You're
Okay.
in it, right? And you burn some time doing that. And as the day wears on, it starts to get dark, and you've gone throughout the edging of the halting. You find you have not found it yet, and it's getting quite dark. Like the sun is setting, it's on the horizon. It's that really dark kind of twilight. What do you do at this point?
Sorry, we're trying to find how to get out of the halting? Is that
No,
what you
where
said?
the flash
Where
was.
the flash was.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I got
Yeah.
distracted.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
like caught in the halting looking for a
Mhm.
sign of the flash. Should we make camp?
Yeah. For the night, we should.
That was a long
Yeah.
decision.
Well, this
Okay.
area makes me nervous.
I was trying to think through all of the things I've been figuring out tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys make camp?
Yes.
I think we better.
All right, you make camp. Okay, so you make camp for the night. I don't know, have a meal.
I would like to
Mhm.
just flip through Isaac's notes again and see
Mm-hmm.
if there's any more information I can pull out of them. I can
Give me
decipher some of his nonsense.
an investigation check.
15.
Okay. You come across a note that he believes the halting to be a magical barrier.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. As the stars begin to peek out from behind the treetops, I want all of you to give me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Me too.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh, wow. I got a
Jeez, that's
16.
So Draven, while you're busy on out preparing food or tending to the fire or something, the two of you begin to notice, off in a bit of the distance, there is a faint green glow.
Oh.
Oh no. Are we? No. I don't. Is it gonna? It's not gonna be this.
Don't have a heart attack on the middle of the.
Can I see any? Does there appear to be a black skeletal figure within this green glow?
No, you just
Okay.
see like
Okay.
behind the trees, like it's like you know when you're in the distance of a town or a shed, but it's blocked by a hill or something. You can just kind of see the
glow.
aura of the
Okay.
light. That's
Okay.
what you're seeing.
And this is north, like into the halting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Into
my
the halting.
gosh! You see this?
I'm seeing this. Hey, can we drive in?
Trevin.
Pay attention.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Seeing this now?
Sorry, I was just trying to think of a way to make these rations a little more palatable, but yes, I see it.
I think Penn's just gonna start running towards it.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna do anything.
You're wasting your energy. I yell after her.
Draven?
Let's see what happens. Let's see what
Okay.
happens.
So she runs off, and you see her continue to go for a ways. And then she eventually crests a hill and disappears from sight. What did the two of you do?
Run after her.
Give it just a minute, and if she doesn't appear, all right, we should go.
Okay. All right. So, following the source of the light and eventually seeing a little shadowy figure running ahead of you, you see as you go down this hill into the trees, and there's kind of this rock. There's two rocky edges that kind of come together, and then through it, there's like a passage through it to beyond, right? And you go through this, and that's where you find Pen standing dead in her tracks, staring directly ahead, and this is what you see.
I really thought you were gonna say, and this is where we end.
This is no. What you see. What you see is in the very air in front of you is what looks like a crack, but it's a green glowing, like vibrant radioactive green, right? And it's jagged, and it starts at the ground, and it goes up to about 30 feet in the air and branches out like lightning. And it almost as if like the air itself has broken to this light, and it's bleeding light into your direction, which is funny because it doesn't seem to bleed light in the other direction. If you look beyond it, you just see forest, dark forest, but everything this side of it is bathed in this ghoulish green glow. The ground is barren near it, but all of the trees and everything in that area have all withered and died. There are burn marks coming out from the crack, and it almost looks like any pools of water have turned to oil, and the smell of gas fills the air.
Okay. How wide is the crack?
At the base, it's probably a good 2 to 3 feet wide.
Can I
Oh, okay.
I see
go
Pen
through it?
consider that and just kind of this.
I'm gonna stick my hand in it.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
All right.
This might be a bad
Slowly.
idea. The
So
Pen.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Gosh.
Immediately dies.
13.
13. You take 23 points of radiant damage.
I tried to
she
stop
did
you and
immediately
die.
so
I'm out.
Pen sticks her hand in, and there's
And I
like a
collapse.
blast and a flash of light, and she just drops to the ground.
Why would you do that?
You
And
grab
pull her away.
As she pulls, her hand is severely burned.
Oh shoot!
Oh my goodness gracious.
Did we know if there was any water nearby?
It was all
Like not by this crack, but like closer
You
to
would
camp.
have like
I-
your canteens and stuff
Okay.
probably on you.
I can also make it rain.
What?
I think I can create a tiny harmless sensory effect. Oh, that predicts the weather.
That
Just
okay,
kidding.
okay.
predicts the weather.
Well, I'll pour some water immediately on the
Mhm.
burn.
And it begins blistering quite rapidly. Okay. Do you want to give me a death saving throw?
Yep.
Since
We
nobody's
should-
done
Yeah, we
anything
should
for
probably
you.
try to stabilize her.
How do we do that?
2.
You can make a medicine check.
So that's one failure.
I have a +1. I don't know. Are you better at medicine than me?
+2.
Oh,
Okay.
but she has healer stuff, right?
Yes, she does.
So can we just like?
You could pop
pull it
pop
out
one
and
of those
try
out.
to,
Yeah.
yeah.
Use her tools or?
Yeah.
My vitality
The two of
serum.
us together. Oh, I guess if you have the vitality serum.
Oh, if she
Yeah,
has
you've
that.
used it before
Mhm.
from her.
Yeah,
So you,
I'll-
Okay.
administer that.
Okay. It's kind of nice. It's like a free health potion.
Yeah.
all the
Basically,
time.
Yeah.
It's really handy. Yeah.
All
So-
right, so that does 1d6 plus my level. 7 health back.
Okay.
Great.
Does this go? Just a quick question. So she took 23 damage. Is it 0 plus 7, or is she like negative?
No,
It
no, no.
just stop.
Just
Stop
Once
at
you
0.
drop, unless you take damage that would do your entire hit points again, and then you die completely.
So
Regardless.
if you have
Okay.
15 health
Yeah.
and you take 30 damage,
You're dead.
you
You
die.
don't get a chance to
Yeah,
do death
like if your
saves
max
or
health
fall
is 50.
unconscious. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So that would be real
'Kay.
bad.
So you wake up.
Ouch. Pen, you're an idiot.
Wait, first.
But are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I had to try.
I think there's better ways to study things than to immediately touch them. But I'm not a science person.
Evidently, she's not one either.
We need you around, lass. But I'm glad you're not dead.
Pen is just gonna start like wrapping up her burned hand.
burned hand.
And yeah,
You feel oddly sick to your stomach as you do so.
of course I do.
Wait, she's like afflicted with something now. She's gonna like slowly die.
Oh my gosh, please no.
Okay. It is. I want all of you to make a perception check, please.
No.
Okay.
Oh, not good for me.
20.
Eight for me.
11 for me. Let's try for Georgie. Georgie gets advantage on perception checks.
What'd you roll?
She
Rolled
rolled-
a 1.
Oh.
No, a 5 and then an 8.
Oh, an
yeah.
8.
Oh,
It looks
yeah.
like a
Perception
Yeah, I was
is
like-
plus 4, so that's a 12.
Okay. So as you look around the area, you notice that there is an area of the ground where it looks like a body had been laying. The earth is literally scorched there. And
As if a body had burned there.
it almost looks, like something burned there. But you also begin to notice that all of this death of the plants and everything seems to be emanating from that spot.
Oh, I point this out to them.
Mhm.
Guys, what
Yeah.
do you think of this?
Like, it's just bare earth and then dead grass and stuff going out. And upon looking around, you happen to find 3 more bodies.
Buddies or
Bodies.
body?
Bodies. Nope, bodies.
Okay.
Except it looks like the flesh has been completely melted off their bones. And next to one is a warped and melted badge that says Poltergon.
Oh, poor Poltergon.
Poltergon
I never
is
liked them anyway.
Gosh.
I liked
No,
being better
I'm
than
not
them.
gonna ring the bell. That's Draven's too conflicted.
Okay.
His first thought was ring the bell, but then knowing that it's Poltergon, I don't think I could talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, I want to go over to that like burned body mark.
Mm-hmm.
If I just go down to it and like look up,
Uh-huh.
how does that mark look in relation to the crack? Like,
It's only about 2 or 3 feet from the crack.
okay.
So what looked like blasted earth out is actually like there's the crack, there's a body mark, and then sickness seems to have spread out from
Yeah.
there.
How many members were in Poltergeist?
That was what I was just about to ask. Do
3.
we know? There was 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we see all 3 of their bodies. and a 4th body mark.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I should
Okay.
say, it's like as if I were to take a brand and burn in the grass like a lane
body
mark.
outline.
Yeah, essentially, but it's just blackened earth, right?
Is that blackened earth? Does it appear that there's been any sort of impact there?
It does seem like it hit the ground with force.
Like it touched this thing and fell backwards or opened this thing.
Did any such mark occur on the ground when I touched the thing? No. Okay. So I don't think the issue was it touching the thing.
Did it open?
He burns everything he touches, that's what the kid said. I think this might be the entry point for our black-robed figure.
Quick question. Did you see Isaac die, or...
No, I wasn't with him when it happened. He seemed to have been keeping this part of his research to himself.
So how do you know it happened?
Well, I mean, it
You
was a
found
body that
him?
was pretty fried
Gotcha.
Oh.
after a lightning storm.
This wasn't him opening this.
No, he died.
Before the flash, right?
Yeah, in
Right, okay.
Kilncroft.
Okay. Okay. Does he have any notes on cracking it?
Not that I found, but again, they're very jumbled and hard to decipher, so I don't know.
Can I wander back over to the Poltergon remains and just kind of check over them?
Okay.
I'd like to take their badges.
Okay. All right.
Kind of
I just want
For
to see
the
if there's
kids.
anything on them that like survived, or were they like completely fried, everything?
Are they for
or-
sure all 3 Poltergon?
Yeah.
Like
It's-
they each have a badge?
Just to take a closer look.
Yeah, there is a badge each. Some of the badges, some of the badges are barely recognizable. This one you could see. It looks like there was a fight. It looks like there was some sort of fight, a problem. Their weapons are nearby. It looks like they were drawn, right? One weapon is melted. Like the sword has literally like started to melt. But it's almost as if an acid burned the flesh right off their bones.
Okay.
Okay.
Between their... I know that there's not much to see on their bodies, but was it their own weapons? Can I see any evidence of their
did
own
damage
weapons?
to them?
No, it's not, or no, I can't tell.
No, like there's no broken bones.
Okay.
There's no cuts or chips in the bones.
Okay.
Um,
So it's not that they were also forced
no,
to fight
they
each
never.
other.
It doesn't look like there was a fight between them in any way, shape, or form.
Just that they were
But
What were the other?
prepared to fight.
What were the other weapons? You said the sword was melted, or the
The
other
sword.
two?
there was a mace, right? The mace is laying on the ground, not far from the crack.
Is it in
And-
good condition?
It's in decent condition. Yeah,
Can we take it?
you could take it. Yeah.
Okay.
Loot hogger. Oh.
I mean,
but
if it's here.
What was the other one?
and there is excuse me, there is another sword, but this one is it looks like it's been snapped in half.
Okay.
Just one snap?
Hmm?
Just one snap?
Yeah.
I meant it.
Oh, there you go.
Well, like a short
and I'll
sword?
take it.
Or?
Yeah, short sword.
Okay.
So
Do I know
Yeah,
how to use
add
a
it.
sword?
I think you do. I think rapier's better, but
Rapier's a
yeah.
sword?
I mean,
Oh.
you can add a short sword to your
'Kay.
inventory
Yeah. Do you want the
Yeah.
mace? I don't think I
if
can
you just
use
go
mace.
back and
I don't
manage-
think
manage
I'll
inventory. I don't think I'll use it either, but we could.
We could sell it.
Yeah, we could maybe sell it. Well, I may not have liked him, but I don't think I'd wish this death on anybody.
Can we bury them?
you could, yeah, you could take the time to do that.
I would agree to do that.
Yeah, I'd like to take the time to do that, but a little bit away from this dead zone area.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Maybe we
drag
should
him
back
out.
away from this a little bit.
Yeah.
This might be a little bit cruel.
What?
Well, you want to throw a body into the
Yes.
crack?
Oh,
How did I know?
see.
Because we worked together for 10 months at this point.
I think we already know what happens to the living. Well, I guess
We
they're
know what
not living.
happens. We know what happens to the living. That's the point.
I'd
Well-
like to throw a rock through the crack.
I was going to say, I'm not really in the business of desecrating bodies. If I can avoid
They're
a stick,
dead already.
a stick or a rock will do.
So she's picked up a rock and thrown it by this point. It hits,
As we
it
argue about
hits
what to
the
do.
dead in the center, and there's like a flash of light, and a burst, and the rock comes flying backwards. Like
Okay.
It bounces off of it.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to get any better results with a dead body than that.
But if this is magical in some way,
I'm sure that it is.
I want to throw a body.
Do you
They're
I
basically
hate these
skeletons
guys
at
that
this
much.
point,
Yeah, they're
right?
skeletons.
It's not personal, but they're dead anyway.
Well, they're basically skeletons, so I don't
So
see what.
I grab a bone then, and
and you huck
regardless,
it?
Oh.
I huck it in.
So there's a
gross.
flash of light as it rebounds back and lights on fire.
Okay.
Okay. That's better science than sticking your own body in, Ben.
Shut up. And I just start dragging the bodies off to go bury them.
Yeah.
Okay. And we will end tonight with you all
Oh.
burying the bodies of Poltergon.
Yeah.
But can we keep going?
Wow. Thank you, everyone, for joining us in the Parted Veil. We had some fun stuff happen tonight.
Oh, yeah.
The plot thickens.
It does. Yeah, that was good.
Yes. And just a reminder that we post every Tuesday on YouTube. Please.
Our lovely figures were designed on Hero Forge and printed with Banana for Scale 3D printing services. You can use our code MindPlayed20 to get 20% off your first order until the end of 2025.
Yep, and if you guys are enjoying what you see, please consider hopping over to our Patreon to have a look over there and maybe support us a little bit more. Come join us on the Discord. Patreon members get access to that, and we'd love to chat with you guys and get a chance to talk with us on there or have ask questions of the DM that are probably not too spoilery, but you can ask them stuff. So yeah, it's fun. We'd love to hear from you guys. So check out our Patreon. That's in the description below.
And if you are liking what you hear, you'll find that with White Bat Audio on Bandcamp or YouTube. It's Carl Casey White Bat Audio. He does a great job.
Yeah.
Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, and I'm loving the music. It sets the tone perfectly.
Yeah, it's cool.
So-
I like it.
Yeah, and join us again next week to hopefully learn a little bit more about what is going on.
If
in
we can
Eden
stay
Clave.
alive.
If
Yeah.
they can stay alive and not be eaten by spiders.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe we'll all die again.
Yeah, right.
Have a good night.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
See ya.